One man's confusion and desperation to discover religious enlightenment opened the door to Protestant Reformation, revolutionizing the foundation and face of Christianity forever. Martin Luther was a Catholic priest, monk, and a theology professor, not to be confused with Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement, but the man that was bold enough to stand up against the world's most powerful institution. Martin Luther was on his way to become a lawyer as his father wanted. However, one day he got caught up in a thunderstorm. In fear for his life, he cried out to Saint Anne, who is a patron saint of miners. He shouted, "Saint Anne, save me, and I will become a monk." Now, I highly doubt that Saint Anne saved him that night, but as a man of his word, he set out on a journey to monastery, leaving his father's dreams of him becoming a lawyer to die. At age 27, he was given the privilege to oversee a church during a conference in Rome. However, he left even more discouraged by the immorality and corruption he saw between the Catholic priests. He returned to Germany and enrolled into a university in Wittenberg, where he completed his doctorate degree and began teaching as a professor of theology. One day, while preparing for a lecture on Paul and his letter to the Romans, Luther read a verse that said, "The just will live by faith." Finally, Luther had found what he was looking for. He finally understood that salvation comes through faith alone. It was this realization and period in his life that set off the beginning of the Protestant Reformation. On October 1st, 1517, Martin Luther with rage nailed a sheet of paper with 95 Theses on the Wittenberg University chapel door. The 95 Theses was a breakdown of him critiquing the indulgences and the actions of the Catholic officials corrupting the faith of people. Boldly, Luther brought out the truth fighting against the Catholic Church and provided a way for common people to own and read the Bible for themselves.